there's a couple of things that can cause your axles to bang. First, you got to make sure that your U-joints are good. I replaced the one on this side, but the one over there is good. I checked that one. You just lift up the wheel, turn it at a all the way to one side, all the way, like, you know, right and then left, and you make sure that the wheel spins freely, that it's not banging. And then if they're greasable, you grease them, of course. And then you want to make sure your front drive shaft spins. And so what ended up causing my issue was right over here. I got the vacuum lines were getting losing vacuum right over there, obviously. And sorry, I'm trying to point right there. Right, I put zip ties on there because it was actually losing vacuum right there at the actuator. So the right side would lock in, and it would start banging whenever I was turning left and right when I was driving. So I couldn't figure it out. And I knew my U-joints were good. I had everything cleaned up. Everything's working properly. Checked all my all my vacuum lines. I actually changed these with plastic airline instead of the steel ones, so that way they don't ever rot. And check my vacuum lines over here. Those are all good. I just zip tied it to the old ones, and I knew everything was good, but I couldn't figure out why I was still banging. So I ended up just pulling that side off, the vacuum actuator right there, and started turning the right wheel while I was in the air. And I noticed that the axle was spinning and banging on there. Well, I shouldn't say banging, but it was spinning, causing the front drive shaft to spin. So I took it out, played with it a little bit, and that's why I ended up finding out it was just that actuator vacuum line right there. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Have a good one.